Hi there and welcome back to Hunt Hill at Home. Thank you again for watching our Hunt Hill at Home things. This whole week we are doing topics about ephemeral things. And ephemeral means that it is short-lived or not very long lasting. So today we're going to do some ephemeral nature art. And it's a little bit dreary out here, a little bit gray. So I wore my brightest, artsiest shirt that I've got. And I hope I can brighten up your days a little bit. And we're going to make a little bit of art together. Now this is a great form of art that anyone can do because you don't have to own anything to do it. We're going to be creating what is called a mandala. And mandala is a Sanskrit word that means circle or disc. Now, the only rules about a mandala is that it needs to be circular, and most of the time mandalas are made by things that are impermanent, things that could get blown away or that might not last forever, which is a wonderful thing. It makes you really appreciate the art and think about it. So we're going to be making a mandala out of some natural things. I'll show you some things that we've got here. I gathered a pile of leaves, a pine cone, some acorn caps, some rocks, some pine needles, and some sticks. So I'm going to be using those to create our mandala. Now the really cool thing about this is that this comes from several different cultures that are very far away from each other that came up with this distinct from each other. So Sanskrit is a language that is spoken in India, and people use it in India, and they make some sand mandalas that can take days to finish. The same thing happened with the Navajo culture, which is in the United States, and they also create sand mandalas, which is really cool to me that humans all over the place have been creating these for many, many years. So before we get started, I've got our joke of the day, and it is art related. So why can't you trust an artist? Because an artist is sketchy and they're always trying to frame you for things. That's not true. We're not trying to frame you for things. So we're going to get started with our mandala. I'm going to switch around so you can see what I'm doing with my hands. So here we go. Oop, I'm locking your view a little bit. Hopefully this will hold okay. All right, so can you see me? Awesome. We're going to be starting with the very center of the circle. So I have this singular point where everything's going to come off of in my circle, and that will be my little pine cone here. And then I just get to choose whatever I want to put there. So I'm going to start building around it, and I'll use some of these acorn caps. And the other great thing about these is you are in charge of them. You can make them as big as or small as you want. You can use whatever materials you have available. So I've got some oak leaves here. I'm going to put a rock on each one. So since this is ephemeral art, I know it's not going to last forever, and that's okay. It's probably going to rain in just a little bit here, and when it rains, a lot of these things are going to get blown away. But that's just the nature of this sort of art. the other fun thing about this is that you can make this in any place that you want. Because it's impermanent, there's no problem with you making it at a public park or at a friend's house, because it's just going to blow away and disappear, and it won't cause any damage to any property. There's one more leaf. All right. Now I'm going to add some of my pine needles. And how do I want to add my pine needles? I haven't really thought through this very much. I think I'll put them right in the middle here. Now, if you watched my video a long time ago about identifying trees, you'll know that these are red pine needles. They've only got two or three on each strand rather than the 5 that white pine have. And we also have red oak leaves here. They're the ones with the pointy edges. So we could call this my red work of art, because it's got red pine and red oak. What else should I add? I'll add some sticks to this as well. I'm going to have my sticks go around the outside. Alright, so there's my finished project. Now, of course, I could be adding a lot more things to this. Make it bigger, make it different, make it however I want it to. The wonderful thing is I'll never run out of supplies because they're all over the place. They're all parts of nature. I hope you get a chance to make your own mandala, learn a little bit about it. It has some religious significance for lots of different religions and can be used for a lot of different purposes. So if you do make one, feel free to send pictures of it to me. I'd love to see those. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me tomorrow when we talk about ephemeral insects. Bye, and thanks.